Grandma.
Hmm. Yes, what does she look like to you there?
Long white hair. Feel emotional.
Mhm. Yes.
She's a flowy dress, a white dress. She has her
Hmm.
hand out towards me.
Yes. Ask her to sit next to you.
We're sitting on a log with moss.
Hmm. Yes.
She said she's been waiting.
Hmm. Yes. Feel
Uh,
her. Hmm.
I don't know if it's me or her that said finally here.
Finally here. Yes.
She said it's
Mhm.
okay to cry.
Yes. Allow yourself to cry. Feel the emotions as they flow. They're so beautiful. These are happy tears. These are love tears. What does she say to you next?
Uh, She was waiting for me to say what I didn't say out loud, that I missed her.
Tell her that. Tell her everything you need to tell her.
Missed you. It's,
Mhm.
it's been hard without you here.
Ask her if she understands everything you've been going through since she's been gone.
She said, yes, of course.
Mhm. What does she think about all of that?
This is the path. This is the way.
Mhm.
She visited, she visited, she's letting me know that there was a time when I saw her and my aunt who had passed away,
Mhm.
and that was her.
Yes. Why did she appear to him?
Part of the process,
Mhm. Yes.
the grieving process, the healing process.
Yes.
She said it's okay that I can release the tension that's in my chest.
Mhm. Will you do that now? Breathe it out, blow it out.
I feel better.
Mhm. Ask her what's going on with Puppy.
He's somewhere else.
Mhm.
He has a job to do.
Yes.
I met him in a dream after he passed away, and that was him. He was in a holding space, and
Mhm.
I knew that, but I've been questioning it for a long time.
And she's
He was,
confirmed it.
yeah, he was at an in-between.
Mhm. What about now?
He's learning.
Mhm.
He's a lot like me.
He's in school.
He likes to learn like me.
Mhm. So why has she come here today? What do you need to learn from her today?
She's holding my hand metaphorically. There are things that I need to uncover. The key that I spoke of before, there's keys.
Mhm.
She
Yes.
wants to help me unlock what I came here to unlock today.
Hmm. What else does she say?
She said, let's go.
Good. Good. So just take a deep breath, and I'm going to count from 1 to 3 and grab her hand. And let's go to where it is that your soul needs to heal and uncover. I'm going to count to 3. At 3, you'll be there. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you? What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
He wants me to mention the door we walk through. It's a
Mhm.
it's like a gate kind of door, like an archway, but it's like it's surrounded by like vines and plants and
Oh, what's the importance of this doorway, this gate? Where is it taking you?
we have to walk through it to get to the next phase
Yes.
on my soul's journey.
Yes. How does that make you feel?
I feel ready.
Mhm. Good.
She said it's
Something will.
okay.
It's okay. Very good. Will your soul allow you to go now, to move forward?
Without hesitation, yes.
Very good. Very good. So allow the soul to take you on this journey today. I'm going to have you breathe deeply and exhale slowly as I count to 3. When I get to number 3, allow your soul to be in that place. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you now?
Jesus times.
Hmm? Yes, describe it all.
I s- it's like an image, like as if you were watching it from the outside, but I can see like this picture that pops up and I want to say sandy, but it's not quite the right word. It's the colors, um, not necessarily desert, or maybe it is a desert.
Mhm. Allow
Uh,
yourself to be in a body there so that you could sense it all around you and notice what your body looks like there.
I'm female.
Mhm.
I have on the traditional garb of the time. I
Yes.
have long brown hair. There's something on my head. I can't quite place what that is. It's just the kind of thing that you wore then. And
Mhm.
Jesus is he's sitting on a rock and there's people around.
Where are you?
I'm a little bit further back watching him talk to them.
And how does that affect you?
I just hear the name Mary. Silas kicked me when I said that.
Mhm. Yes. Tell me more.
I'm trying to understand why I'm behind. I am someone important for the moment. Not that these people aren't important as well, but I already know the teachings.
Yes.
So I'm someone connected to him, like on a deeper level.
What happens next?
Well, I said, who am I? And then you are Mary,
You're Mary. Hmm?
but not in the traditional sense of the understanding today.
Tell me about that. Are there many women that are called Mary?
No,
No.
this has a special meaning.
Let's dive into that meaning. Go deeper into that.
I feel emotional.
Hmm? Tell me about that.
I don't I don't feel like his mother, but I feel like I'm connected to him kind of like a partner would be or like a spouse, like
Mhm.
something along that line, along those lines.
Yes.
And I'm being told that the reason I was seeing when I turned 33, and the reason I see 333 all the time is connected to this.
Mhm. So let's get the actual information about what the connection is with 333 and your life is Mary.
I'm holding myself back for some reason. I don't really want to hold myself back, but I'm blocking myself from getting the knowledge.
So let's do something. You're going to use your breath. Go deeper into this understanding. And as you blow out your breath, blow out any fear that's connected, knowing that you are safe. Then anything that comes through is something important for your soul. Blow out the fear.
I see myself holding his hand,
Mhm. Yes.
but he seems normal to me, not the way that I've been
Mhm.
raised to
Yes.
see him. He
No.
doesn't feel any like I'm any less than him. Like he respects me on a deep level. And holding the hands is like you would like a spouse, or it's not like a brother.
Mhm. Yes. Feel that affection, that love.
Feel trusted. I feel respected. I feel
Yes.
important to him. And I'm hearing this was always meant to happen this way.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like I don't want to believe what I'm like you've said. It's almost like I don't want to believe what I'm
Yes.
seeing.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. It's the emotion that matters. What do you feel? What do you sense from this man who's holding your hand?
Kind of like what they would call today true love,
Hmm?
like the truest, the purest love, the purest form of it,
Yes.
not the inversion
Yes.
of what exists now. And I have been getting messages about this very frequently, especially in the last few days, and it's very strong that I am to trust that. And I keep hearing Mary Magdalene now.
So feel that true love, that pure love. Allow it to just flow into every cell of your body. Accept it.
I
Understand that,
just
yeah, you're
I
deserving of
see
this.
I see us holding two hands like you would if you were to be at an altar to get married.
Mhm. Yes.
And there's people around, not a lot. Like those who were important to us at the time. Not that everyone's not important, but the closest to us at the time.
Yes. Mhm.
And I'm getting the feeling of some apostles being there.
Mhm.
Peter,
Yes.
John, a name that sounds like Silas, but I can't quite. It sounds like Silas. I can't get that out. Just like I heard Peter and John, I heard Silas.
Mhm.
There's a connect, I guess the connection of the name that I chose for him is supposed to tie some of this information together.
So telepathically ask this man Silas, because he is the same soul.
Yes,
Good. What is it that you need to learn from Silas? What agreements have you made with this man that was there with you?
I just acceptance was coming through very strong,
Mhm. Yes.
not trying to overanalyze everything that comes through to trust it.
Mhm. Yes. And understand how this man works with Jesus.
Brother?
Mhm.
Is one of his brothers that hasn't been talked about?
Okay.
Or someone like a brother to him?
Good. And feel the connection. Feel the love.
It's profound.
Accept it.
He's like what you would call today like a best man.
Yes. Very good.
I am hearing he was there throughout.
Very good. So let's advance a little bit more and see what it is that your soul needs to understand. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, be there. 1, 2, and 3. Where are you?
It's like I was already being taken to a position where we were having to be separated. Um, I don't understand why though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't know if I'm blocking myself from understanding.
Well, just allow your analytical mind to step aside and just flow into this. Be there completely. Why are
The
you being separated?
separation has something to do with the keys.
Mhm.
They couldn't be unlocked until now. It was the information that will come is everything had it had to be processed this way. Um,
What is being locked by those keys?
Ancient information that hasn't been released. in
And who is?
this experience as Ashley. It has not been released yet.
Mhm. And why is it that your soul has stored this ancient information away
Keep it
from this and
safe
keep it safe? Hmm.
and protected from those who did not want the truth out to
Hmm.
unbind the people.
Yes, tell me more.
See a cave, kind of like they explain in the Bible when Jesus was resurrected. I'm seeing a
Yeah,
cave, but in that cave, there's knowledge in that cave.
right. Let's find out about this knowledge. Just ease your way into that cave, allowing yourself to explore this knowledge.
It's
Yes.
hieroglyphs on the
Hmm.
walls.
Yes.
They light up golden, like pulsing golden light.
Yes.
It's like he's showing me, explaining to me what it means. Jesus.
Hmm. What did I mean to you?
Something about duality.
Yes.
I just see him pointing his finger, explaining it like a teacher would.
Hmm. Would he be willing to answer some questions?
Yes.
Okay. Let's ask him about this duality as it pertains to the soul. Is it possible for a soul to live simultaneously in different times and places?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So, this secret knowledge, I know that you are teaching it to Mary. Is Mary also in different places storing this knowledge?
Many different places.
Hmm? Could you explain that? What does that mean?
Fractals.
Hmm?
It's like pieces to a puzzle. The
Yes.
pieces had to be spread out, and then they were to come back together when the time was right.
Hmm? So there's many fractals of Mary.
Yes.
Mhm. And each one holds a piece.
Ashley is one of those,
Mhm.
but also at the same time, who she is seeing now, and in many different dimensions and planets,
Yes.
carrying life force energy
Mhm.
that had to be protected in this way so that it could not be hijacked and distorted in the way that she's experienced in her own life as Ashley.
Mhm. Why has she had to endure so much in this lifetime as Ashley?
She chose this
Mhm.
to understand, to empathize in a way most cannot,
Yes.
and to be able to use that knowledge in the future.
Mhm. It seems that she has had many lessons already that have been very difficult. She still remains in the victim mode. How can you help her release that so that she can use this knowledge to help others in the future?
It is safe to release that today. It wasn't before because it just wasn't the right time.
Hmm. Yes. So, how many layers do we need to release?
7.
7. Very good. Would you assist with this process, please?
Yes.
Very good. So, let's go to the first layer, the one that has to be released first. I'm going to count from 1 to 3 and just go to that origin of how that layer was created so that we can remove it. 1, 2, and 3.
It's another planet.
Describe it.
Water. Lots of plant life. Um, kind of like how people would describe today, what the Atlantean timeline is would be depicted as.
Hmm? Give me some examples of that.
Kind of like you would see, um, I'm getting an Aquaman reference.
Hmm.
Imagine you're under the water and you see the green, the plant life that exists underwater. The beings can move through the water. They look like human-like.
Hmm. What does your body look like in that lifetime?
Kind of like you would think of a mermaid, but there's still 2 feet. Um, there's not like one fin.
Hmm.
It's just the same as 2 legs, 2 arms. But there's the skin or the suit that's worn reacts with the water.
Tell me about that. What does it
Um,
do?
Sentient.
The skin is? Or the
Yes.
water? Hmm.
The it's not necessarily a tire, but it's something that is like symbiotic to the being.
Hmm. Does it
So
grow with the person or do you wear it?
it can be put on.
Okay.
And when you're looking at it, it would look like what scales would look like.
Okay. Good.
Greens and blues and just beautiful plant life and water life colors. Kind of like shimmery, like oil slick, like or like when you see a bubble, it shimmers.
Do you feel male or female?
Female.
Female. Good. Let's find out more about this life and how it is that it's affecting your soul. What's happening?
I see a crown on my head.
Huh?
My hair is long and red. Um, I feel like someone of importance. of that of this place, like a princess,
Yes.
kind of like the Little Mermaid.
And so what responsibilities do you have there?
All the little fish, all the I just care. I care for some of the life that is I care for some of the other beings, other life forms that are here with us.
How do they feel towards you?
Um, love, loving.
Hmm. Feel that love. Feel that connection.
It's like when a young girl wants to play with animals or dolls or and nurture them. That's the feeling I'm getting.
Very good.
I keep being reminded of the movie like with Flounder and Ariel, that
Hmm.
kind of relationship.
Yes. Playful and loving.
Yeah.
Good. Let's find out a little bit about what goes on in your life and the importance of working things out. Take a deep breath. I'm going to count to three. When I get to number three, you'll be in an important moment in that lifetime that is affecting you. One, two, and three. It's happening.
Something's happening with my father. He's like me, like royalty. Um,
Mhm.
Something's happening with the planet, and I feel like we're not seeing eye to eye on something. What I feel is important and what he feels important. Like I get the sense of dictatorship rather than trusting me and my
What does he tell
intuition.
you? What does he say to you?
You don't understand. I have to do this. I'm in charge of this situation.
What is the situation? What's happening?
The planet's dying.
Mhm. Keep
There's been
going.
a hijacking. There's been some kind of hijacking of the planet, and he's scrambling and he's leading with emotion, and I'm trying to show him reason through an intuition and a calmness rather than fear.
Yeah. How does he react to that?
Very angry.
Mhm.
He just tells me to go.
How does that make you feel?
Disheartened, misunderstood. Like it's hopeless to try.
Mhm.
It's hopeless to try to convince him otherwise. He's stuck in his ways, and it's gonna cost us a lot.
So, what decision do you make now?
I have to go, and I have to accept what's coming.
Mhm.
I try to protect all those that I was, all those that I was nurturing. I take them with me somewhere, as many as I can, but it's still not enough.
What happens?
Destruction.
Describe it. What happens?
I just see. explosions, darkness, lots of life lost. I feel like maybe I died in an explosion with them because I was trying to I took us somewhere that I thought was safe, but that there at this point, because of the decisions that were made, there was nothing I could do. But I did try.
Mhm. So when you look back, what's been the most difficult moment?
My voice not being heard or respected.
Mhm. Okay. So we're going to go back to see how it is that your body died in that life. I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and I want you to be in a moment where you're beginning to feel the explosions. You're being affected by all of this. 3, 2, and 1. What's happening?
There's a small sense of fear that I have, but I don't allow it to take over me. I just move. I trust still continue to trust my intuition, and I take what I was trying to have as survivors to a place kind of like a cave again.
Mhm.
Um, it reminds me of the Little Mermaid's, the place where she goes away from her father, where she has all her trinkets and everything. It's
Yeah.
something like that, but the whole planet still, because of the choices that were being made, there was really no safe place to go.
So what happens next?
There's an explosion, and I'm not there anymore. We're not there anymore. It's like a ceasing to exist.
Mhm. So as your body ceases to exist, I want you to notice, what is the last thought that your brain has?
It's okay. It's okay. There was nothing I could have done.
So as you look back at that lifetime, what is it that your soul learned?
Acceptance,
Mhm.
that you can't always control how others perceive, even if it's detrimental. You can't control how others perceive.
Mhm. Yes. And how is that lifetime, that attitude, that acceptance affecting now the lifetime that's being lived as Ashley?
There is a certain level of acceptance, but there's still that feeling that I want to change things sometimes. Almost like an acceptance, but not an acceptance.
Mhm. So I'd like for you to take that soul into the light, knowing that with the death of that body, that experience is over. And as you go into the light, you will be met by your teachers, your guides. What do they tell you about that lifetime?
That was part of the fractal that was being talked about before. Um, there's a piece to that.
Mhm.
One of the one of the fractals, the information that was being held there, it needed to be processed in that way.
Yes. So notice how that information can now be used to assist Ashley. Hurt your back.
I don't know what happened.
That's okay. Just take a deep breath and allow yourself to go back to that moment when you are with your guides. This is part of the fractal that we talked about before. This
Yeah,
holds
it's
it holds a key.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Let's open up that ancient knowledge for this lifetime that you just experienced on that planet. What does the soul need to remember?
This is something that is is and has been experienced in similar ways. So there was something that was said to Ashley when she was with the group. Um, she was told she was different things, and there was some truth to what was said. Um, she was told that she was the first high priestess of one of the first high priestess of Lemuria, and she was told that she held certain blueprints, that she assisted beings from the flood times, like the original ark, that she took them underground, like to the inner earth. Some of the beings that were like when Lemuria and Atlantis, when I want to say blew up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a reason she was given that information, even though she was in a place of distortion at that time. Even though the person that was explaining it to her was trying to distort the energy, the information was given to her out of purity for a reason. So
But she,
she was
mhm.
told that she was just the first high priestess, but actually the person who told her that she was this claimed that they were the princess of Lemuria, but it wasn't really her, it was Ashley. It was almost as if they were distorting the energy so she could be lesser, like think lesser, like she wasn't the, but she was all of those things, not just the princess, not just the high priestess, but also the person who tried to save many beings, and she did.
So let's find out who these people are in that lifetime that tried to take your power. Allow yourself to breathe deeply as I count from 1 to 3. When I get to number 3, you will be in Lemuria. 1, 2, and 3.
Beautiful.
Describe it for me.
Crystalline. Everything's there's lots of crystals, there's lots of it's like City of Lights, City of Crystal Lights.
Yes?
Oh, there's a rainbow bridge, there's this bridge keeps coming up. This bridge has come up many times. It's what the bridge between Lemuria and Atlantis.
What's it made from?
Crystal.
Crystal, very good. And look at yourself in this life. What do you look like there?
Wavy, long, golden hair, golden brown hair. Uh, there's a headpiece again.
Yeah. What does that headpiece represent to you?
Illumination.
Were you born with this illumination?
Yes.
Hmm. Good. So let's find out who are the ones that don't appreciate your illumination. Take a deep breath and see who they are.
The dark ones.
Mhm.
They wanted to hijack. They wanted to use the crystalline information, but or the crystalline structures, the way of the crystalline structures, but it was not compatible in the way that they were trying to do this, and that's why everything got blown up.
Take a look at their eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. Do you recognize those dark ones? Have
They're
you seen them before?
soulless. They're
Hmm.
soulless. They have dark
Hmm.
eyes.
Yes.
They don't have empathy or emotion. They don't understand. Their goal is destruction and power and control.
Are they trying to control you?
Silence me.
Silence you, yes. So I'd like for you to go to the last day of your life in that lifetime when things start moving and shaking.
Mm.
What's happening?
It was when I took the beings underground to protect them into the inner earth, I knew it was like a suicide mission. I
Hmm.
wasn't going to make it out. But I was taking with me information that they could not have. I was protecting pieces of information to be brought back at a later point, another
Hmm.
lifetime.
And where are you keeping this information?
Blueprints are in my soul. They're imprinted in my soul, deep in my soul, where they
Yes.
can't be accessed by anyone just by because they want to.
So I'd like for you to identify to yourself how it is that you access this blueprint of information so that in any incarnation you can access this and bring it forward.
Then my heart,
Mhm.
it's like a chest that can be opened,
Yes.
and I just
Good.
have to choose to open it
Mhm.
when it's meant to.
So let's go to the last moment of that life. What's happening to your body?
So when I released the beings to the inner earth, there was the earth over top of it was being like engulfed, and I just kind of got engulfed with it, kind of like quicksand.
Mhm. Yes.
Everything, it was an implosion
Mhm.
and then just
What is
gone.
what is the last thought that you have before it's gone?
It's okay. I did the best I could.
Good. So allow your soul to leave that body. And as you look back at that lifetime, what's been the most difficult moment?
It was so beautiful. Everything was so beautiful. People were harmonious with each other. It didn't feel fair what was happening, but I tried my best to do what I could in the last moments.
So, what was the most difficult moment?
Having to leave all of that behind, not going with the beings that I was protecting. There was an acceptance, but it's still, I didn't really want to go.
So, think about all of this and how it is that it's affecting you in the life that you're living now as Ashley.
It brings up fear,
Yes.
and I have to make a choice to let go and accept, or to be consumed by the fear.
Well, when we focus on that fear, what does that prevent you from doing?
Moving to the next phase, moving to the next life, the next experience where there's light again.
Hmm? Good. So, go ahead and go into the light now, knowing that with the death of that body, that experience is over. And as you look back at that life, what was it that you needed to learn in that life? What was the mission and the purpose?
Not everything's my responsibility, meaning sometimes I take on things that I think I'm responsible for, feel I'm responsible for, but it doesn't always play out the way that I think it will afterwards. It's not always beneficial to take
Yeah.
on everything, to take on projects, to take on the responsibility of other people's lives. It's not always
And
beneficial.
and where has the soul done the same thing in the lifetime as Ashley?
With partners, parents, children, pretty much most of the people she comes in contact with, she feels responsible.
So what advice do you give her about that?
She can let it go. It's not always her responsibility. It's it doesn't weigh you down if you come from a lighter frequency,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good,
a less
good.
dense frequency.
Mm-hmm. Good. So I'd like for you to go ahead and take that knowledge with you, and let's see what's the next lifetime that is holding this sacred and ancient information. I'm going to count
Egypt.
Egypt. Good. Tell me about that.
She's been tied to Egypt since she was really little here as Ashley. And there's a lot of information in that lifetime.
Are you male or female there?
Female.
Mm, tell me more.
Hmm. Something with the pyramids. Um, hmm.
Say it out loud.
There's a reason that she has been visited in the last 2 years by it's ancient Egyptian deities have been coming through a lot.
Yes.
Uh, Horus, Anubis. There was there was a video that she saw on your channel, 2019,
Mhm.
of someone else, another female who went deep into a lot of this knowledge, and that was what awakened her for a reason because she was carrying that knowledge as well.
Yes.
And in the lifetime of Egypt, there's so many things that have been distorted today. Um, it just needs to be uncovered now.
Let's do that. Just take a deep breath and go to the first moment that needs to be realigned, readjusted. Where are you?
Inside a pyramid,
Mhm. What is it that you're doing inside the pyramid?
I'm working on something.
What is your expertise?
Knowledge,
Okay. And how is it that you impart that knowledge?
scribe.
Okay.
So I have this inner knowing and I write down the information so that it can be kept
Mhm.
and utilized when it's needed.
Where is it that you're writing this information?
Inside the pyramid, it's like there's a table. Um, it's kind of like I don't know why I'm getting this reference, but like in Harry Potter, if you see, there's different rooms where you could go and uh, there's knowledge. It's like a library, like where the students go and they get their books, the different all kinds of different books. That's I'm imparting knowledge of that time that needed to be imparted at that moment
And where do you
in
put this knowledge?
in books.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Sanskrit, Sanskrit.
So I'd like for your soul to follow where it is that this knowledge is being kept now.
Hmm. Halls of a Mentee. Hmm. The the halls of knowledge.
Halls of knowledge, yeah.
Huh.
And how does one access this knowledge when you go there?
You have to be of a certain frequency to be allowed to access it,
Hmm.
a certain vibrational frequency to be able to even understand or access.
And this knowledge, is it imparted via writing, through thought? How do you receive this knowledge when you're in that frequency?
There are books,
Mhm.
like records, many records, and you can go to this place where these records are kept, it, to be able to pull out the information that's needed.
Do you know where those books are now? Allow your soul to see where they're kept now.
They're there, but they're also within her.
Okay, good.
Like you could open a
What is it that,
box inside
hmm
of yourself and you can go right to that place.
what's holding her back from accessing this information, this knowledge?
Fear.
Hmm
Mm. Fear that no one will believe her, just as in the past.
Yes.
No one will want to hear the information because that happens a lot.
Okay. So let's go to the moment in time in which that fear began.
Mm.
I want you to just zero in on what ignited this fear. Where are you?
Mm. I'm in the pyramid, but I'm being somehow the beings of the dark ones were able to get in again,
Mhm.
and I'm being drug out.
Yes, tell me more.
Mm. I'm being drug out and silenced again,
How are you being silenced?
choked.
Mhm. Notice what it is you're being choked with.
Hands.
Mhm. Yes, continue. What happens as you're being choked?
It's like a cloaked beings. They appointed one of the cloaked beings to drag me out and choke me until there is no more breath.
Allow your soul to leave that body. And what is the most difficult part of all of this?
Feeling like I didn't have enough time, like I wasn't able to get out everything I wanted to get out. And again, I was ostracized for holding the knowledge, for simply having it within me.
And when you're ostracized because you have something that others don't, you don't have enough time. What are your physical reactions to that?
Stiff, rigid, shutting down,
And what are your emotional reactions as you shut down?
anger,
Mhm. And as you're feeling this anger, what are your mental reactions?
not again.
Mhm. Yes.
I want to complete what I came to do. And it seems like every time that I try to complete it, something gets in the way
Mhm.
or someone.
Yeah. So think about all of these things and how they're affecting the life as Ashley. When you feel that you're being ostracized for your beliefs, you don't have enough time, you get stiff, rigid, you shut down, you feel that anger, and you
Lowers
say to
my
yourself,
frequency, lowers my
"Mm,
vibration,
yeah." And when your vibration lowers, what does that prevent you from doing?
expanding.
Mm, good. So I want you to go back to those that choked you. I want you to tell them exactly how you feel about what they did to you.
You have no right. Free will exists for a reason. You
Mm,
cannot just choke out at the things that you don't understand.
yeah. Demand that they give you back your power and your voice.
Give me back my power and my voice.
Open your arms and take it back. Yes, take back your power. And now that you've taken back your power, I want you to go ahead and cough out all of that was held back. I want you to fix that throat so that you can breathe again and begin to get your voice back and your throat back. Yes, breathe in. That's Feel that breath as it goes all the way through your body. And take this soul into the light now, knowing that with the death of that body, that experience is over. And at the end of that experience, you can now take that knowledge with your soul, knowing that it's sacred. So as your soul meets with its guides, what do your guides tell you now about these lifetimes that you've experienced?
All part of the process. The duality that was brought up before,
Yes.
the duality that's being experienced on the planet today.
Yes. Why has the soul come to this earth now as Ashley to experience this duality?
Hmm. To understand from all angles, the light and the dark, how everything's connected. That not necessarily doesn't mean that something is right or wrong. However, there is a process. There's a process in all things.
Mm. So let's go through the moment in which this soul meets with the guides to talk about the lifetime that she'll be living as Ashley. Where is it that you meet with your guides?
In that same, the halls again, there's a table. It's like a library. We're sitting, I'm sitting on one end and they're on the other.
How many are there?
9,
Okay. How do they appear to you?
masculine,
Mm-hmm.
long hair, some humanoid looking, some not.
How about you? What do you look like there?
Similar to myself now. The hair is different. It's darker.
Yes. So, what is it that they're discussing now before you come to Earth?
This was one of the final chapters. This is where everything comes to a head
Mm-hmm.
to be released. Because this is a specific time that hasn't been experienced yet. So it is important that everything is experienced in this exact way.
So, what are the challenges that this soul will be encountering when she comes to Earth?
Hardship, density, distortion, abandonment, some of the heavier emotions, some of the heavier, denser frequencies because she's capable of holding. She's capable
And
of holding and seeing and feeling through.
what will she do as she experiences all of that? What's the purpose of it?
I feel, I don't know if I'm blocking myself from the information. Hmm. I feel like something's blocking me. It doesn't feel like it's me. It feels
Okay.
like there's just something that's trying to get in the way to distort.
Right, so let's do something. Let's focus on this body of yours, and we're going to do a scan of the body as if you were going through a spiritual MRI machine. It will illuminate each part of your body and tell me where this blockage is. Where do you sense it?
And my pelvis,
Mhm. Yes.
mm,
This blockage, does it have a color or feeling or
black,
scent?
sludgy,
Black.
dark.
Hmm. So let me speak with that black block. Going to count from 1 to 3. You give that darkness your voice. 1, 2, and 3. You there. Are you male or female?
Male,
How old are you, please?
38.
And what may I call you? What's your name?
I don't have to tell you that.
Well, I know you don't have to tell me, but when you meet people, it's nice to say who you are, so I have a name. What may I call you?
Robert,
Very good. Robert, how long have you been there with her?
all the time.
All the time. That's a long time, Robert. Why is it that you've chosen her to be with her so long?
Because I feel like it.
Okay, what are you getting from it?
Life force
Life force. What happened to yours, Robert? What happened to your life force?
is taken.
Who? Who took that from you, Robert? That's pretty sad. What happened to you?
I was a pawn.
Hmm. Tell me about that. Who used you?
Dark leaders,
For what purpose?
rituals.
Mm. What did they do to you?
They made me do.
Oh, yes. And how did that make you feel?
I don't know.
So you've taken on a lot of people's pain, a lot of people's energy.
Yes,
And life is all about breathing in and breathing out. Everything in nature does that. And as you take in other people's pain, other people's life force, what do you do with it? How do you release it?
I'm not sure.
So notice how it is that you've been connected for so long with Ashley. How it is that you've been affecting her.
Something was done to her, and I went in when that happened.
Okay. And all this time, what have you made her feel?
Extreme pain.
Yes. Kind of the same pain you're feeling, Robert?
Yes.
Yes. Wouldn't it be nice for you not to feel that pain any longer?
I guess so.
Mhm. So you know how you take other people's life force. You've forgotten, Robert, that you have your own life force, that you have your connection. Would you like me to help you find it so you can feel relief from that pain?
Maybe.
Okay, so let's try it. Inside of your heart, Robert, there's a spark of light. It may be very tiny, but all souls have that spark because that's what created you. See if you find that spark and tell me when you find it.
Yes, I see it.
Mhm. So amplify that light, make it bigger, and see what you feel when you do that.
Better.
Make it even bigger and see what happens then.
Freer.
Mm. Make it as big as you can and bask in that light and see what that feels like.
It's much better.
Much better, yes. So now you understand, Robert, that this is what truly a soul should feel when they're connected to their own life force. You've been lost for a long time. Who sent you?
The dark ones.
The dark ones. Good. Are you ready now to disconnect from those dark ones? To not be a pawn any longer? To be free?
Yes, I want to be free.
So tell Ashley what you need to tell her about all the pain that you've caused her.
So sorry.
Very good. Ashley, can you forgive Robert?
Yes.
Good. So, Robert, I want you to do me a favor before you go completely into that light. I want you to tell those dark ones that they have no business being around her any longer.
You cannot do this to her or anyone else.
Mhm.
Not
Yes.
acceptable.
Good. What do they say?
They don't care.
They don't care because you were just a pawn. They were
Yeah.
using you, and now you don't need to be used anymore. You have your own power. So go into that light now, Robert, and those that truly love you will be there waiting for you to give you your life back, to give you your love back, and tell me when you get there.
Yes, I'm there.
Very good. May the light of the universe always accompany you, Robert. Thank you. And now let's close that portal down. And as you close that portal down, I want you to focus on that space that was left by Robert, by this darkness. And we need to flood that space with something beautiful. What would you like to flood it with?
Green. Gr-
Beautiful.
green light.
So, so I'd like for you to go ahead and begin to bring that green light into that area, almost like a soothing aloe balm. And as you do that, I want you to spread that green out into your entire body. And as you feel that green moving, you could almost feel little baby being caressed by the green. And notice how your body is reacting to it.
Peaceful.
Peaceful. Very good. So I'd like for you now to go back to that place with your guides.
There's more block. There's more
There's more.
blocks.
Okay, let's find them. Let's find where they are.
It's in my throat.
Mhm. Is this your own block? Have you put it there or somebody else?
Someone else.
Mhm. Okay. I want you to identify what is happening in your throat. What do you sense from it? What does it feel like to you?
Heavy.
Heavy. Does it feel like hands? Does it feel like
Weights, like
weights?
stones, weights,
Okay.
like a big stone just sitting.
Okay. Good. So identify that big stone. Where are you when you have this big stone on your neck? Yes.
Witch trials.
Witch trials. Tell me about what's happening.
Mm. I was accused something they didn't understand.
Hmm? What were you doing?
I was assisting beings in a herbalistic way, and it was misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was taken from the place where I lived in the woods, and
Yes.
I was sentenced to be stoned.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to be hung, but
Yes.
uh, there was a stone put on my neck in the water, so they drowned me. They put a heavy stone weight on my chest that went up to my neck,
Yeah.
so I couldn't get back up.
So I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1, and you're going to see what actually happened, this time with details. 3, 2, 1. How does this all begin? Notice what you're doing.
Just working in my kitchen, in my little cottage,
Yes.
um, sorting through plants, herbs, and just keeping an inventory, just making sure everything's good to go, like my
What do you
usual.
use them? What do you use these herbs for?
Anything, ailments, uh, pretty much anything you could think of.
Good.
So to help with sickness, to help with mood,
Hmm.
nourishment. Um,
Yes. Are you
yeah,
young or old there?
young,
How old do you feel?
25.
Good. Notice what you look like.
Silky black hair, long down almost to the floor.
Hmm. Yes.
But I like to braid it and weave it with the greens, the beautiful greens,
Hmm.
like vines and things. I don't always let it down. I just like to have the plants around me all the time.
And how are you dressed there?
I'm wearing natural fibers that I made myself. I made my
Mhm.
clothing myself.
Yes. What colors are they?
Earth tones, like clay colors, sage colors. I see in this particular moment, I have on like a red clay type of dress, but then there's like a cream apron over top.
Hmm. Good.
I'm
And
barefoot. I don't wear shoes.
what do they call you there?
Amelia?
Mhm.
Amelia?
Amelia. Very good. So, Amelia, let's see what happens next. I'd like for you to advance to when something happens that changes your life.
Someone found my cottage that doesn't live life the way that I do.
Yes.
Um, Someone who has been programmed or distorted in their beliefs. They were doing searches and they found my home.
What happens next?
Someone scouts, waits for me to come back from one of my foraging uh, moments. I
Hmm.
went to go forage for things like I usually do. And when I came back, I was ambushed.
How many?
7
Hmm. Men, women?
men.
Okay. Where did they take you?
They throw me in the back of a cart, and then I go far away from my home. I'm not really sure where it is. I just know that they take me out into a place that feels like no one would find me with water, and
Hmm.
they hold me down, and then they throw the big stone on me.
And now, as they're holding that stone, I want you to sense what's happening to your body as you begin to feel the weight of that stone, as you begin to breathe in that water. How is your body reacting?
It's convulsing.
Mhm. Yes,
I don't want to go.
yes. What happens next to your body?
I release. I let go.
What's the last thought that your brain has before you let go?
Why?
Mhm. So I want you to look back at what's happening to your body. What do you notice?
I'm just still now.
Hmm.
I feel
Yes.
like I can become one with the earth
Hmm.
since I don't have a choice to what they're doing at the moment. I accept and I
So I
just
want you to,
connect with the earth.
yeah, I want you to think back at everything that's happened to you in that life. What's been the most difficult part of it?
The abruptness,
Hmm.
the not understanding why.
Yeah. How is that now affecting you in the life as Ashley? What does it make you do?
Shut down,
Mhm. And what does that prevent you from doing?
moving forward.
So I want you to do something. I want you to go down there and take that stone off of your throat. And I want you to cough out all of that water that you inhaled, that you swallowed. Cough it all out.
Ah,
That's that's it. And now you have your voice back. And I want you to tell all of those men that dragged you to your death exactly what you think about what they did to you. Don't hold back.
that was wrong. You had no right to take my power from me. You had no right to silence me that way. You did not understand. You were also acting as pawns, blindly trusting what you were being fed. And you killed an innocent, beautiful life, an innocent, beautiful being that only had was filled with joy and reverence for all things, plants, animals, even you. You
I
made me
demand.
you
Hmm.
made me misunderstand myself and why.
Yes. So take back your power now. Open your arms and demand that they give you back all of your power,
I
all
demand
of
you
your
give me back all my power,
all of their confidence,
all my confidence,
hmm your voice.
my voice,
Keep going.
the light within. You
Yes.
tried to snuff it out. I take that back now.
Good. And now that you have your power back, go ahead and take your soul into the light, knowing that with the death of that body, that experience is over. And with the end of that experience, it's not going to affect any other lifetime that you're living. And as you look back at that life, you'll understand what it is that you needed to learn from that life.
Mm.
And as you're looking at that, you can kind of see the parallel to the lifetime that your soul is living is actually.
Mm.
What advice do you give her now that you can see clearly that these people have come back into her life?
Just because they misunderstand you doesn't make it right, doesn't make them right.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, what advice do you give her?
You can free yourself. You don't have to be bound by chains or rocks or anything else. You can choose how they affect you.
So, go ahead and free yourself now. I want you to use the power of all of those lifetimes in which you have held that sacred knowledge, understanding that the fears were coming from being misunderstood, from having those taking your power in other lifetimes.
Yes.
I want you to notice how that fear has dissipated now as you acknowledge who you truly are.
Mm.
I want you to bring in that light that you held during the times of Jesus. And I want you to flood this body with that light, opening up your crown and flooding so much light that anything from the dark will be blinded and have no space in your body, in your
Mm.
etheric field.
Yes.
And notice how they run away. What's happening?
Like they shrunk and
Hmm?
it's just like,
Yeah,
eh.
that's right. That's right. So now that you are flooded with light, the question was, what was stopping Ashley from making her decision? Was it false evidence appearing real, fear.
Yes, she uses that term actually, that phrase.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What is stopping her now from making that decision?
Nothing.
Very good. So now that you have a green light from your soul to make that decision, where does the soul need to go next? What does Ashley need to know about her adventure in this lifetime?
She can move forward now. She can move into the next phase. She doesn't have to continue holding any any of that, any of those past lives, any of those distortions. She doesn't have to hold on to it anymore.
Good. In all of this time, we've had a little soul listening,
Hmm.
baby. What does baby Silas have to say to his mama?
So strong. I love you so much.
Why
It's
have
not
you picked? Mhm,
it's not unbelievable how much love.
mhm. Why did you pick your mama?
I'm a protector.
Mhm. Good. You give her any advice before you're born.
You can walk with your head high and not be afraid. It's only going to get better from here. Trust. Joy is coming.
And I'm going to count from 1 to 5. With each number, you'll be waking up more and more. When I get to number 5, you'll open up your eyes with complete control of your mind and your body. And 5, wide awake, completely alert, feeling wonderful all over.
Whoa.
Welcome back.
You can never expect what will happen. Wow. Whew.
How was that for your first hypnosis session?
Great. Very intense, but great.
Does it make sense?
It does. Yeah. It's parallel. It's all always parallels. Hmm.
All the lifetimes you've lived, yeah.
There's so many
Hmm.
more, but it didn't
Oh,
need to come up.
but these were the ones that were right now we needed to work on,
Yeah,
you know? It
like
was
the core of
great.
it.
The core, yeah. And I mean, you went through Egypt, you went through Jesus's times, you went through, the witch hangings and, all that stuff. The witch hanging, what do you
The
call that? The
yeah, I
drowning,
think I was
the witch
yeah, I was
drowning.
supposed to be hung, but they chose
Right.
to they did
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
they did it in private. And not because I know many were put on in front
Yeah.
of groups of people.
Yeah. And you did it. They just wanted to get rid of you.
Yeah, they were like,
They were scared of you.
she's yeah, that she's too. If I felt she's too powerful, we have to just silence her.
Right. Yeah.
Even though I didn't
So,
look at it that way.
yeah, and you had the entity, the major entity, Robert,
Yeah,
who was
I was wondering about
who
that
came
because I.
he came in when you had a major trauma in your
Hmm.
life,
Hmm.
and the other ones just were kind of sticking around, you know.
Yeah,
So we kind of pushed them away.
I can feel the
So
difference. Major difference. Thank you.
fantastic. How does the little baby feel? Is he
I could
quiet?
feel him moving the whole time. And especially when there was like hitting the nail on the head, like bullseye in the room, or like um
Mhm.
when specific things were coming up, it was almost like he was like, especially with Robert, I could tell that
Mhm.
it's like he could feel that that was being released.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
So, Ashley, what do you think? Do you want to share this or want to keep it private?
Do you think this would be useful to people?
That's amazing information.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
I'm not shy.
So,
I guess, as a lot of people ask that question. I'm realizing, and when you're watching someone else's session, you're like, of course we want this information. Of course we would want to hear it. But then when you ask someone that's like, dude, is this useful?
yeah.
Yeah,
So, since we're
absolutely.
going to put this out, tell everybody what part of the world you're living in.
I am in the East Coast of the United States, New Jersey,
And
currently.
and and by the time they see this, you will have had a baby.
Yeah, hopefully February
How
13th.
yeah. So right now, yeah, it's less than a month away,
hmm
right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people ask me, is it possible to have hypnosis when you're pregnant?
I was wondering about that because I don't know that I've seen or I mean I haven't seen all of your videos, but
Mhm.
I was
Yeah.
wondering that same thing.
So what would you tell them?
Absolutely. You should go for it. Yes.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
feeling called to do it, yes. Don't shy
You
away because it's even better. I don't know. I don't know
yeah.
why I'm saying that like I know.
And you know, one of the things that was really interesting is that you had very vivid information. You had very good information. And had you ever had a hypnosis session before?
No, I haven't.
No. So, what would you tell other people who are afraid of having a session that they think it's not going to be good or
Don't let that stop you. Just give it a try. That's what you can do. Give it a try. What is it going to hurt for you to try to allow yourself to open up like that? Because
yeah,
I feel like so much weight lifted off of me. It's been years and years and years that I've been carrying this. So, yeah, go for it. You don't have to be
fantastic.
afraid.
Good, good. So, with that, if anybody wants a session with me, just go to my website, albaweinman.com, fill out the mailing, get into the mailing list. And how long did you wait to get a session, Ashley?
Since 2019.
It's, was it worth it waiting until now?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
With your story, I mean, people don't know the story that we go into before we start the session, but you weren't ready at that
Necessary. Yeah, it
time.
was necessary. I had to be at a certain level I had to experience a lot before
Right.
being able to understand what I was experiencing and why I needed to experience it. So,
Exactly. Exactly. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly did. And I'll catch you on the next one. Much love to you. Bye bye.